Welcome back to not welcome back, but welcome to my first outdoors video. Today we're going to be exploring this abandoned dump. This is not my first time here, but it's the first time I'm ever going to make a video of it. My friend's going to be joining me here in a second. I'm going to wait for him, then we will start looking. Just arrived. We just came down from there. And you can see the floor is just all glass everywhere. Actually, right here is a full bottle. Looks like some kind of medicine bottle or something. It says Illinois on the back. It's pretty cool. I just found this, what looks like a perfume bottle. Doesn't have any embossment on the ends or the sides. I think this would be called a half ounce or maybe quarter ounce. I'm not sure. It's a perfume bottle though. Pretty cool. Just found it right here. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm using this to rake up the leaves to see if I can find anything underneath it, because there's a lot of glass here. Luckily over the years the glass has been slowly grinded down and it's smooth now, but yeah, it's pretty fun. There's just some areas here where you step and it's just all glass. It's all just buried. It's all just glass all the way until you reach dirt. I'm not seeing any full things here. It all is just broken. Well, if you're looking for full stuff, you want to look above the broken area, and you might find something cool. Like this right here. Looks like it said Clorox on it. So it might be a bleach jug. Right here is a piece of pink ceramic. Probably used for a plate a long time ago. It's pretty cool. This piece right here looks like it has a brand on it. I'm not sure what that kind of brand is, but it's pretty cool. They're digging in this pocket that I found. I just pulled out this blue glass jar. That's pretty cool. I'm just digging farther and farther back. You can see this old lid or something. It just goes really far back and really, really deep. I'm gonna put this in my bag. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's also digging down here, same pocket, just a different location. It's all under this tree. Pretty cool. I just recorded right here about this pocket. Then I turned over. I was looking over it one more time. Right here, I collect these for fun. This is a tax token from the state of Washington. These were used during the Great Depression for taxes like food taxes or bus taxes, just as a secondary money option at the time. That is real cool. This is probably the best find I've found in the same area to see if I can find more tax tokens or anything else cool. I found this full bottle. It says 1886 on the bottom. Alright, okay, anyways, my friend just telling me something. Anyways, 1886. I don't know if that's when the bottle was made. It could mean nothing. It's a pretty cool bottle. Digging that hole because I just found this. It's from the Bayer company. That's pretty cool. Just a old twist top bottle. I can tell by this logo right here. It has what looks like an eye in it instead of a diamond, which means it's from 1959 and after. So that's pretty cool. Just digging in here again. I dug up here, I saw a bottle and I pulled it out. It's still full of pills. It has the metal cap mostly rusted off, and for judging by the design right there, it's before 1959. This is such a cool find. It's crazy what you can find. but just digging. I've been in the same spot as before, so that's pretty cool. My friend went that direction, so I'm kind of alone right now. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, I'm gonna put this in my bag, and I'm actually gonna pull out some of the stuff that I see right now. Like right here, this looks like some kind of glass tubing. Right up here, this is a melted, not melted, but a top of a jug. I'm digging. There's so much stuff. This looks like some kind of bottle. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Crazy what you can find. Alright. Talk to you later. This is an old soda bottle. On the bottom it says 62, which means 1962. That's pretty cool. And there's some other glass stuff in here like this. This is a, I think this is a seltzer something. Seltzer pill, not pill, but like seltzer tablet bottle where you put your seltzer tablets in there so you can get sparkling water. There's an old jar right here. An old thing right here, actually. I didn't notice that. Let me pick it up. This is a cool little jar. I think I'm going to keep this one. It's not really a jar. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have anything but 1 on the bottom. That's just the model number. That's pretty cool. So I just found this. I unscrewed it to see what it was. Like to see if there's anything inside. There's a dropper on it. Which makes me think that this used to have a rubber top to it. So you can squeeze it and like suck up the medicine or something that was inside. That's pretty cool. Right now I'm just kind of pulling all this dirt down so that I can get deeper back in there. Pretty fun. Yeah, there's still some stuff here, but I'm gonna move on to another location for now. I might make another video about this area. I'm gonna go find my friend now. He kind of walked far away. I can't hear him anymore, so yeah. Okay, so I was just looking around right here. I found this cork top bottle. I was looking at it. I saw these on it. Then I looked at the bottom. 1845. I don't know how accurate that is, but 1845 is what it says on the bottom. That's pretty cool. So I just found this nail polish bottle. Then I looked over there by his foot, and I found this pair of glasses. That's pretty cool. Also, why is it called a pair of glasses when you just have one glass? Oh, actually, I just answered my own question. It's because it has 2 glasses. To another area. Digging around. I see glass in this wall area up here, but I'm not finding anything special, so I'm gonna dig around for a couple more minutes, and then I am going to move to another location. Oh, beautiful snail. It's so pretty. Just kind of disturbed him.
Training again.
It's right here. Might be an apple snail, but I'm not entirely sure. Paper?
Like pressed down paper.
Possibly.
Just feel it.
I'll check it out in a second. I'm gonna put this little snail right over here. Let's see if he comes out of his shell. Oh, he's so beautiful. This area just kind of goes to show that no matter where you are, there could always be something hidden in the forest where you walk. I don't know. It's not scripted. You can tell because I don't know what to say. But if you look right here, this is pretty cool. There's stuff everywhere, so this is pretty cool. I don't know. It says, Harrison's Household Ammonia. Oh, ammonia? What? This is a cool bottle. Still has a part of the lid on it. Alright, I just got back home, and we are going to review what we found, starting from largest to smallest. Okay, so the largest thing we found is this, what looks like an ammonia bottle. It says, Parsons Household Ammonia. It's a pretty big bottle. It doesn't fit in the frame fully. It has a twist top, so it's not too old. It says the same thing it says on the top of the bottle on the bottom. Well, that's pretty cool. Then this next one we found, this is the second largest. I haven't washed it yet. It says Magic White. Oh, wait. I said it wrong. White Magic. There we go. Anyways, White Magic was basically just a kind of bleach from another company back in the day. It just makes your stuff white. And then this right here, I'm not entirely sure what this bottle is, but I liked the shape of it. Oops. Okay, it says something on the bottom. Let me read that. Kind of hard to read. The bottom of jars and cups and whatever's from a long time ago. It says Mayfair brand, so it's from the Mayfair brand. Mayfair company, whatever. It looks to be machine blown. You can tell because there's a line that goes all the way down from when the sides were fused together. Machine made, not machine blown. And then right here we have this bottle. I like the shape of it. It's pretty cool. I was thinking of skipping out on this one, but the shape was just too cool. I'm not sure when this bottle was made, but it's probably not too old because it has a twist top. Is that pretty cool? But right here we have this bottle. It says 1886 on the bottom, but I don't think that's accurate at all because of the twist top and because I think this bottle was gonna have a bit. What am I trying to say? I think this bottle had a plastic lid. It's also machine made. You can kind of see a line that goes all the way down. And then right here, we have another bottle that also says something similar to that one. This one says 45 on it, but I don't think this one's that old either. This logo right here is, I think, the Owens logo for the glass making company, and the Owens company made it like this design from about 1946 to 1960. And that is all for the large bottles, so we're going to move on to the medium ones right here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, my hands are already stained from when I was digging around, but these are making my hands more dusty. Okay, so right here we got this bottle. I'm not the best at reading cursive, so I have no clue what that says at the top. I might do a Google search later, but it does say something on the bottom. Let me read that. Bloomfield, New Jersey. Lift Prod Corp. No. It's kind of hard. Bottle made in USA. Yeah, so it's just a cork top bottle. I don't know what it was used for, but that's probably what it was. It's pretty cool though. Then we got some smaller medium bottles. You see that Owens logo again on this one. No idea when it was made, but it has a small rusted shut cap or lid, whatever you want to call it. Then we got one of these bottles. I still don't know what this is. I was joking around and I said earlier that it was a baby bottle because my friend found another one that had a rubber piece on it at some point. Yeah, I think this might have just been like some kind of, either it had like one of those dropper thingies in it, like an eyedrop or something, or it had a little thing for a baby to drink out of. I don't know. And then next we have this jar. It says something on the bottom, actually. That's why I took it. It says Chesbro, New York. I don't know what company that made this. But it's a jar. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. This one says Ambrosia on the bottom. I don't know if that was it's in the bottle or if it's a company or not, but it's made by that same Owens company. And then it has a 4 and a 7 that could be a model number, but it also could be the date. I'm not too sure. And it has a plastic cap, so I'm assuming it's not from 1947. And it's from after. And because of the shape of the Owens brand, it could be after, so I'm not too sure. Then at the bottom of this one does not have an identifying tag on it. It just has the number. This one, actually, this bottle seems to have pieces of what look like dead bugs in it, which is gross. So I'm going to wash this out later, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Okay, and let me fix the brightness. There we go. Okay. Then we have this bottle, which also says something. It says, hold on. It says Pepsodent antiseptic, so some kind of antiseptic, that's pretty cool. I like the little ridges on the bottle. It just makes it more, it makes it stick out a little bit more. Don't know when it was made, but it was made during the time of automated bottle making. You can tell because of this line. And then I had one of these bottles, but it was only like halfway. It was like melted the rest of the way. It's a little dirty on the inside, so it's kind of hard to see. But this is from Ace. I think Ace is some kind of hair company or like some kind of whatever. Shampoo, conditioner, or whatever. I don't know what those companies are called. And it still has some of that white liquid, not liquid, but white whatever it was inside of it. But it also is filled with water. Don't know if that water came from the original product or if it's from somehow leaking in through this rusted cap. But I like the design on this bottle. It's pretty cool. Then right here, I don't know what this bottle came from, but I also don't know what year it was from. I just don't have a bottle that looks like this. It's pretty cool. Ooh, if you look down here slightly, you can see the dirt that the bottles are leaving on the desk. There we go. Okay. And then we have this bottle, which kind of looks real similar to the last one. This one actually has something on the bottom, though. Let me read it real quick. It says, alright, I didn't read this one because I thought it was in French. I think it's in French. So, who knows where this bottle came from, but you can see it has a little bit of a twist top right there on the top. Then right here, cap's a little loose actually, let me tighten that. There we go. Is a medicine bottle. It says 3II on it. And there's dirt on the bottom. Let me just rub that off. It says on the bottom Owens, which is that company right there. Now this is the older version of their logo. So so the older versions have on the right side 21, which means the year 1921. So these bottles were made 1948 and before. Then right here, I think this is another medicine bottle or some kind of refillable bottle. It says on the bottom Illinois, so that's probably where it was made, and then it has the newer version of the Owens logo with a 3 and a 5 on both sides. It says 6 ounces, so this 6-ounce bottle is pretty cool. I'm gonna line them up on the back now. Oh, I forgot to show you. I almost lost it in the other pile. I was saving this for the last of the small bottles. So this is actually something I found. I found it under a tree. I was digging under a tree. I forgot to record it, I think. I don't remember. But, yeah, so right here, this is a bottle with medicine in it. I don't know if it's medicine or just like normal pills, but I'm calling it medicine. Sadly, though, there's rusty water in it from the lid. But if we look at the bottom, it has that old Owens logo, and it says 21, so this is from 1921, and I don't think it's ever been opened. It's real cool. Then so we're gonna move on to the small ones now. So right here, I thought this bottle was cool, so I picked it up. I like the little square design, the square grid design on it. On the bottom, it is not the Owens. It's not Owens, but it is the Ace brand. It says 41 on the right, so 1941. Then right here, I don't know what this bottle or jar or whatever you want to call it is from, but it is shaped like a pentagon, so that's pretty cool. I like the shape of it. It has a little twist top. It's pretty cool. My goodness. These bottles are making my hands super dirty. Anyways, next bottle. This is, I need to read it. 1 second. It's from it's an old Owens bottle. Actually, no. This is actually a newer Owens bottle. Never mind. I just thought it was interesting, so I picked it up. It says 3I, kind of like the 3II bottle I just showed right here. So this is basically just. Oh, I knocked one over. So this is just basically the mini version right here. This is the mini version of this. But actually, what's funny is that, like, somewhere right here. Give me a second. I know it's here. Right here is an even tinier version of that bottle. I just think it's funny. It's also super cute. So yeah, if we got a super tiny bottle right here, it says 3.5, I think, from the Owens company. Okay, and then right here, I think this one also has some kind of medicine or something still in it. It also has a little bit of water, so it's kind of gross. But this is definitely... Oh, you can see the bubbles right there. This is definitely toxic or something. I don't know what's in here. It looks all like molded and stuff. Ooh, it's like a sludge. It's gross. But yeah, I think that has a medicine in it, like that one right next to it. And yeah, so the next bottle, it is from, I don't know. It's a newer Owens bottle, actually older Owens bottle from 1920. It's, I think Owens bottles before 1949 used were mostly used for medicine. So I think that's another medicine bottle. This right here is a newer Owens bottle. I think it's pretty cool. I just like the tiny bottles though. I have a couple tiny bottles actually. We have a few. I have a few nail polish bottles. Actually, I'm just gonna pull them all out at one time. So these are all ones that I found today. You see the nail polish on the inside of it, kind of cracking off the edges. This one had nail polish in it at some point. This one had what looks like white nail polish in it. And then this one right here had orange, bright orange nail polish in it. So that's pretty cool. Right here we have a jar that says Vicks Vapor Rub. I don't know exactly what that is or what it was used for, but it came in these really cool blue glass jars. Actually, hold on, let me just grab the one from my shelf. It's just right above where I'm recording. I have one that has a partial lid on it. It's a little bit of a deeper blue. So that's pretty cool. So put the nail polish bottles over here. And then I'm going to save the smallest items for last. But right here, it has the number 16. That could be a model number, or it could be the year. This is a small little bottle. It has a chip on the top, sadly, but I still think it's cool. That just gives it character. Then right here, another Owens bottle. This one has the same 3i symbol on it. The 3i. Not really a symbol, just letters. But this one also has the Duraglass logo, which means it was made either by or with the help of Duraglass, which is an old company. I don't know if it still exists to this day. Then we have this. I have no clue what it is, but right here there would be a label, most likely made of paper, and it would be stuck there, either by glue or by a sticky substance. I don't know, maybe some adhesive. It was the chips. It's chipped on the bottom right here, but that's not a big deal. It's a pretty cool bottle still. I wish there was a way that I could identify them. That way, it would be easier to say what they are. So yeah, next bottle. This one's from 1925 or 26, I think. Right here, I kept this one because this one had a little dropper in it. And originally, I think it would have a rubber piece where you pull it out and you can squeeze out the medicine or whatever was in it for small dosages. So that's pretty cool. Right here, we have some kind of green glass container. It's pretty cool, pretty small. I like the oval shape, the kind of eye shape. It does look like an eye from this angle, so that's pretty cool. It has a patent for this design. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then next we have this bottle. I thought it was cool. It says the Bayer Company on both sides. And I don't know what this bottle was used for, but it could have been used for something like perfume or medicine. It's hard to tell. Then next we have just another orange bottle. Not orange, but brown bottle. It says USA on the bottom. It says 45. So I think that's the year it's from, 1945. And that's pretty cool. Now we're going to get to the last three items. So first we have this. This is what's called a Royal Crystal spark plug. These were used in houses from around the 30s to like the 50s. I think it's pretty cool, so I decided to take it home. And then next we have this little perfume bottle. I think this is a half-ounce perfume bottle. It doesn't have the lid, but it does have a full body. That's pretty cool. Now, it is time for the last item. What I think is the best find today, other than this bottle of little medicine pills or whatever. I'm going to clean this up a little bit before I show it, though, because it's kind of hard to see the details. Alright, I cleaned it up a little bit, the best I could, with a little bit of water. I'm probably going to clean it up a little bit better later. It says commission tax, and then it says state of Washington, and then it says tax token, which is real cool. This is what they used as a tax back in the day, back during the Great Depression, when everything was expensive and stuff. Well, it's funny to say expensive when they're still cheaper than stuff today. But yeah, so back when everything was a little too expensive, they made tax tokens to, well, whatever. You can look it up on Google. It's not that hard. But here's a pristine version of what it would look like if it didn't get left in a dump or smashed over a bunch of years. They were made of aluminum. This is the same exact token. It's a sales tax token. It says sales tax token right there. And it says it on both sides. I like to collect these tax tokens for fun. I just bought a whole bag of these recently from my local coin store. And it was only $2 for about 15 to 20 of them. So that's pretty cool. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe so I could get a bigger following and continue to show these finds of mine. And maybe one day I'll be able to explore newer areas. And that's all for today. I hope you have a nice day. Goodbye.